Hello, my name is Randy Rolfe, and I'm president of the Institute for Creative Solutions, sharing foundational concepts about vibrant health through natural living. And I founded the Institute back in 1985, and I've been sharing with families ever since through my books and lectures and now online with this short video. Today I want to talk about wine, beer, and liquor, the alcohol that humans have been imbibing as far back as we can tell, because we learned early on that a pile of grain will ferment, even cactuses ferment, fruits ferment, and very, very early on humans discovered that this fermented juice can change our feelings. So it's not going away, but it can cause serious problems for a number of reasons. One is if we drink too much. One is if it's too concentrated and too pure. And also it can addict us because of the effects on our neurotransmitters. That's how it changes our moods. But if we get in a poison kind of stage where it doesn't get metabolized quickly enough because we're drinking too much, or it's too concentrated, or too much of a constant intake, or we want more and more of it because we're psychologically addicted, then we get into stress, physical poison situation, and it starts to make us very, very ill, mentally and physically. So the reason I want to talk about it is it's often left out of considerations of dietary health and behavioral health. And there's a lot of different information about it, but some of the scariest things are when college kids start taking shots, or you get into really dangerous situations where people are taking advantage of other people just because they're drunk. We also have an amazing number of people on the roads that are getting killed or injuring others because of impaired driving. So I want to mention that it's most important to be sure that you're not consuming more than, say, 1 glass of wine per hour, or 1 ounce of liquor per hour, or 1 beer every 45 minutes or so. And depending on your size and weight, of course, you can get away with a little more or maybe a little less. But it's important to realize that it's a concentrated source of carbohydrates. It goes straight into your blood. And that's how it affects us so much. It can give us a boost in mood or even energy, but then it has to be metabolized. And you're mainly like mainstreaming sugar into your system with wine and beer. The low-calorie things, then you're just getting the alcohol without the beer. But alcohol can create much the same effect as concentrated sugar or even harder drugs. So it's on a continuum from concentrated sugar up to the more addictive opiates. And so you want to be careful about it and teach your children that this is something that human society has usually indulged in, but it takes judgment to do it safely. And if you make arbitrary rules about it, chances are they'll be broken, especially by teenagers. So it's more about educating how to stay healthy, how to stay balanced, how to be moderate about taking in these substances, and also controlling the quality. You don't want a lot of colorings and preservatives and artificial sweeteners and all those kinds of things I've talked about before. So when you're thinking about your healthy lifestyle, do consider about recreational alcohol. That's it for today. Thanks.